My dear friends, masters and gods, a very good evening to you all. Mahavatar TV warmly welcomes you to the 21 days free holistic wellness program, batch 21, day 2. So before commencing the session, I would like to say pranams to you all and to our Guruji Ranganath sir and our Grandmaster Maharshi Patriji and great Grandmaster Mahatar Babaji and to all the great Grandmasters and to the universe. So today's topic is spiritual science and service by Arunachaleswari madam. So madam is from Dallas, Texas. So madam comes from a spiritual family devoted to Ramana Maharshi, surrounded by bhakti and meditation from young age. Spirituality has always been a natural part of her life. Her inner journey took new turn in the year 2022 when she discovered Pyramid Spiritual Society movement (PSSM) through YouTube video just before Patriji left his physical body. So her first experiences with Anapanasati meditation brought a profound inner shift, and she instantly felt deep connection with Patriji and his teachings. So dreams and spiritual experiences only deepened the bond, and she continues to feel the presence and guidance to this day. So she considers it's a blessing to serve through PSSM, a vast platform that has allowed her to express her creativity and offer her spiritual service. A joyful mother of two beautiful children, great souls on their own unique paths, she shares her journey with her husband, a dedicated master, actively involved in several PSSM projects. Over to you, madam.
Thank you. Namaste, everyone. And my pranams to our Patriji, our Grandmaster Patriji. So today's topic is spiritual science service. Let us first learn what is service. Service is something we do to others, something that we offer without expecting anything in return. Like not expecting any kind of cash, money, or any kind of help, or also any kind of return in intangible form like name, fame, recognition. So when we offer something without expecting anything in return, that is service. If we expect anything, that becomes a transaction. It is no more a service. And Ramana Maharshi very beautifully said, selfless work purifies the mind and leads to the path of self-realization. So the purest form of service is when the doer disappears. When there is, the work is done with love. And the doer disappears. Only the love remains there. And next, coming to ego. Ego is such a, I would say, it gives us a way to watch ourselves. In offering the service, we must watch ego very carefully. When the mind says, I am doing, then it seeks credit. When the mind says, I am not being respected, it means it's expecting something. So you're serving from a separate self. Ego arises when you consider yourself separate from others. So the ultimate goal of our spirituality is to know that we are one with everything else. With everything in the universe, we are one, the oneness. The experience of oneness is the ultimate goal, to know ourselves and to experience the oneness. So when the ego arises, that is a sign that we are getting separated. We are considering ourselves separate from who we are working with, or the nature, the universe. Patriji often reminds us, he says, the moment you expect something, you are no longer spiritual. You are back in ego. So, service becomes a mirror for us to observe and dissolve the ego. So, all these tendencies which arise, like anger, pride, hurt, while offering spiritual service, we watch ourselves very carefully and correct ourselves. When we start working and offer service, we come across many different kinds of people. Some might not respect us, some might not understand your views, some might not, might not agree to what you say. So, in all those different situations, we keep our ego in check. So service is not something just we offer to others. It's a great path to evolve ourselves. So we serve as a path to oneness. Service is not only to help others, it is for our own inner purification. And in oneness, there is no you and me. The existence is expressing through different forms, but everything is one finally. As Buddha has taught, he says, when one sees all beings as equal, having compassion for all, then he is already enlightened. So true seva begins when we feel others' suffering as our own. Like you don't have to, completely get involved in it. See, as be what do you call nimittam, or um, you watch, you observe with compassion and with not with superiority, saying, feeling that, oh, that's something less or I'm something more. You watch and do not get entangled. You watch from um, that state where you are not feeling pity or sorry for anything that's happening. Everything that happens is right. So true seva begins when we feel others' sufferings or anything as our own. When we feel that oneness. Next comes karma yoga. This is a similar thing again. It's like Lord Krishna said, Karmane vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, which means you are entitled or you have all the right to perform an action, but no uh, expectations or no fruits are to be expected. For example, you offer, you go to temple, you so let's say you offer something to food, you offer food to a beggar or somebody. Don't think, oh, I'm doing some good karma, I will get something in return. No, you just do your job, what you feel like doing, and do not expect any fruits in return. That is service. And when doing service, we should be a karma yogi without any attachment to the outcomes. Like, like same thing in other words, like without any expectations. So the present becomes temple because we always have to be in the present. If we are a karma yogi, we are only thinking about the present. We are not thinking of what is going to happen in future. When we start thinking of future, it's our mind acting. So it should be like we need to practice I serve because I love, not because I want something. I act from fullness, not for fulfillment. So we have seen what is service. We have seen what is how we keep a check on ego, and we have seen what is being a karma yogi. Now coming to spiritual service. Spiritual service is when you have a belief. For example, let's say I'm following a practice or a method. It might lead to my enlightenment. That's my belief. But there is no scientific reason that it is going to happen. There is no proof, or there is no scientific research, or let's say there is no scientific evidence to it. So it's just my belief. But if there is something that I am doing and it is proven that it's going to work for everyone, that becomes a spiritual science service. For example, Buddha has he has approached many gurus, many enlightened masters to know how to achieve that enlightenment. And then, after traveling so much and meeting so many enlightened masters for like 5 years, he then settled down under a Bodhi tree. He started meditating. And then he came up he got enlightenment, and then he gave us the process of anapanasati meditation. That was after a lot of research. He then knew it's going to work for everyone. So it's not like if I do, it works only for me. It works for anybody who does it, anybody who has a body, who has a breath, who has a nose. It's going to work for anybody. So that's a scientific approach. Something that works universally. It is repeatable and it is experimental. Even Patriji has always encouraged. He said, we are all spiritual scientists. Belief is not enough. Service should transform us. And that should be seen, that should be observable. So we should all act as spiritual scientists. We should research. Patriji always said, share your experiences. Here in this line, sharing is not important. Sharing your experience is important, not just talking about any concepts, but how have you experienced it? Has that transformed you? Sharing that is important. So the technique anapanasati is scientific in nature. It's regardless of belief, and it works for everyone. So service should be a process that leads anyone wherever they are offering it from, like with more love, awareness, and with that union with the universe. So it's that kind of a process which always keeps us in awareness. For example, after I've got connected with PSSM, I got to work with many great masters in different projects. So while working, I would understand, oh, this is their percept, this is how they see something. And this master, this is how they see it. So it's a very wide perspectives that you get to encounter, that you get to learn from. And then we also see sometimes if I am not if my word is not taken consider, then I always keep a check. Okay, is it like I feel like I have to be valued? Is it my ego working here? So we always keep that check. And whilst offering this service, we get we work with people of different age groups, people belonging from different regions. So as big is the vision that you're working for, so big is your consciousness, so big is your consciousness expanding. So how big is your vision, so much energy you get. That is my experience. Like, I've got two small kids. Initially, when I started offering my services, um, there used to be classes or sessions at different times. I would just accept them. And finally, I have observed that during that time, the session time, everything used to fall in place. So, like my kids would be sleeping or playing without disturbing me, and things at home, everything would get aligned. So that means when you are with the flow of nature without resisting anything, nature aligns itself for you. Everything gets aligned. So, in PSSM, we beautifully, and Patriji has very beautifully brought up this concept of spiritual science service, where we learn that not just through belief, but we have to experiment, and we got to see how is it working for me and how is it working for them, and then we advise it to others. And not just concept, the experience that we have gained or that we have experienced. So, spirituality, the scientific approach, and our service combined with the spiritual science perspective, when this is all done, when all these three come together, the action becomes an offering to the universe, which means we are getting purified. It's a gateway to the enlightenment. It's like the I is, we are losing that I. We are getting closer to ourselves. When you lose yourself in service for others, you find your true self, is what Patriji said. So it is when you offer service and when you have different other things in life that are going on, like you might be having any issues happening, but when you prioritize spiritual service, other things, nature will take care of your things, your needs which are needed in your material life. Everything is taken care. Yes. So this is my take on spiritual science service. If you want to ask any questions, probably we can take 5 minutes for that.
Hey, masters, add your, you can raise your hand so that I will unmute you.
All right. If there are no questions, then probably we can
Deepika madam wants to
get into meditation.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Arunachaleshwari ma'am. Thank you so much for being here and for your time. You've given a wonderful session for us. And you were teaching about the true seva, like when we feel other sufferings as our own, And I also heard in the PS, in the PSSM session, they were telling you should be like a mother to the animals. So you'll not feel to harm them, and you'll show your love. So that's the thing I admire. And you said like we should be like karma yogi when we do service without expecting any outcomes. So just do the karma without any expectation, without any result. What Krishna told in Bhagavad Gita. So think only present. So I serve because I love, not like I'll get some punya, or not like I'll get in future I'll be happy, or in another life I'll be happy. Not like that. It's just like I serve because I love. That's so mature. And I act for fullness, not for fulfillment. So all these teachings that you taught are wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. And we look forward to have more sessions with you also. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes, you can also, there are different stages of a vibration. When you
Yes.
feel low, when you get into the feel of love, you go into nature, you might sometimes feel, I am the mother to the whole universe. So that so much your consciousness expands. Yeah, not just for animals, for anything, a blade of
Yes.
grass. It feels so soft under your feet. I mean, in front of me, there's a window. I'm seeing my backyard. So, um, the blade of grass, it feels so soft. You feel so much of gratitude for that touch. So all
Mhm.
those feelings raise your vibration. Yep.
Yes. The
Any
love,
other things?
love frequency is the highest, and the gratitude is also highest frequency. So being mother to all kingdoms, that proves like we are more loving all, right? And
Yes.
higher, increasing our frequencies. Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay. So should we move on to meditation? Can
Any
Sapni
music
please
to be
share
played, madam?
music?
Should I
I'm
share any
sorry.
music?
Yes, please share music. Let's all sit comfortably. Find a comfortable spot for you. Maybe you can take off your glasses if you're wearing. Cross your feet. Gently close your eyes and lock your fingers. Be with your simple, quiet, peaceful breath. Let's become one with our breath. Be with your breath, masters. Trust your breath, masters. Slowly come back, masters. Gently place your hands on your closed eyes. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you. It was a beautiful meditation.
Yeah, thank you, madam. It's a wonderful meditation. Masters, want to share any experiences? Let's thank Universe and the Mahavatar Foundation for giving us this platform to learn wisdom from many masters. And let's thank all the masters who have attended the session. Thank you. So please don't miss the session tomorrow. Right. See you all tomorrow.